Hey, welcome to Half the Battle.
Today, we're gonna take it easy and do another round of crazy G.I. Joe crap I saw on eBay.
But first, like last time, let's see what the current, at the time that I'm making this, most expensive G.I. Joe item on eBay is.
It's a mint-in-box Skyraven with a buy it now of $3,867. That's insane to me. But you have to remember, that's just the highest item listed. Let's look at what actually sold for the most these last 30 days. It's nearly as much, and it's a mint and sealed box Defiant complex for $3,250. That's still insane, but hey, at least it's the Defiant, next to the flag the biggest playset ever, so at least it makes a bit more sense.
Now on with the weirdness, and today's topic is greed. Evil, evil greed. And stupidity.
First up, there's a Dodger figure. Well, half of a Dodger figure. Yep, somebody was selling a Dodger figure that's missing its lower half for like $3.50. Honestly, I think they were just trying to sell the gun and threw in Darth Maul Dodger here just to get rid of it.
What gets me is when you see the description.
They make a point to say it's bon état, or good condition. And I suppose what's there is in fact in good condition.
But still, no, just no.
Oh, and apparently it comes with an O-ring.
Speaking of which,
here we have a French seller with a set of 20 O-rings for G.I. Joe figures for a little under $10. Yeah, I know all the prices you're seeing are in euros, I'm converting the currency for you. Now, at first glance, this doesn't seem too bad. Except I can literally order 50 O-rings from the United States for cheaper, and that even includes shipping.
And as some people who have been gracious enough to send me stuff can attest, shipping from the US to Belgium ain't cheap.
So these O-rings, yeah, greedy as hell. Next, let's look at the Cobra Viper. Now, some people might want to pay, say, $23 for a mint complete one. For me, even that is too expensive, but hey, people are free to pay whatever they want. This auction, though, is not for a mint complete one. It's $23 for a Viper that's missing the gun, and more importantly, his thumbs and part of his crotch. That's something you pick out of a bargain bin for 50 cents at a convention for spare parts. But you know what? All these have just been the entree. Some amuse-bouches before the main course.
You want to see unapologetic greed? Then boy do I have a feast for you! You know, I just realized I really shouldn't do this before I've had lunch.
First up are two small catalogs for $70. $70 freaking dollars for 2 pieces of paper. Are you freaking kidding me? What, if you combine these two, do they form a treasure map or something? Were they signed by Frank Sinatra, John F. Kennedy, and Jesus?
'Cause otherwise, again, no! Just no!
Next, things get questionable, as this isn't just greed, but an attempt to fool the gullible. An AFA graded Dreadnought Ripper for $185, and a graded Lady J for $400 freaking dollars. Now, I'd personally never buy AFA graded toys, nor would I get mine graded, but if that's something you're into, hey, more power to you. Oh, for those of you who don't know, AFA grading is a paid service where they evaluate your toys to see what condition they're in.
It's not really relevant here since the grading isn't what we're focusing on.
Eagle-eyed viewers may have spotted this. These aren't 80s toys. These are figures from the frickin' anniversary lines. Graded or not, this Lady J is worth about 10% of the price seen here. Sure, you'd have to be pretty dumb to fall for this, but people fall from Nigerian prince scams too, that's why they keep happening.
And these aren't even the worst example. No. The pièce de résistance, the bullcrap that's on top of a giant heap of greed turds, I give you, from the same seller,
Deep Six. A Deep Six for $700.
$700! My head hurts. Okay, you know what? Let's just play devil's advocate here, just for the sake of argument, to see what makes this toy so special.
Well, it's once again AFA graded, but really that's not saying much. And it is a foreign variant. It has a slightly different color set than the original American one. That's it. That's all that sets it apart.
This does not, however, in any way, shape, or form mean that it's worth $700 freaking dollars.
It is not made of solid gold. It does not cure cancer. It will not raise Great Cthulhu from his slumber if put on the sacred pedestal in Wilye.
Believe me, I've tried.
It's from Fun School, a company in India that licensed G.I.Joe toys. Not Russian, as this affront to toy collecting masquerading as an auction description suggests. And for the record, Fun School G.I.Joe toys use an inferior plastic, and the cards are made of a very flimsy cardboard. I wonder if the AFA took that into account when grading this thing.
Now, can you guess what the average actual price for one of these things is?
If your guess is anywhere near $700, please seek medical attention for that gaping head wound you obviously just got from falling down the stairs.
No, the actual price is, wait for it,
About $20. Yup, that's right. 20, not 700. 20, not 35 times $20. This is the most outrageous auction I've ever seen. So truly outrageous, it could do backup vocals for Jim and the Holograms. It's just disgusting. Even in our relatively small G.I. Joe hobby, the old adage holds true. Caveat emptor. Buyer beware.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our second little trip down the Duck of the Bay. I'll see you next time, everybody. And hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing?
I only just noticed this in editing. Those are Beachhead's arms.